and welcome to my YouTube. ALANCOOK here, showing you the older Mona Lisa, the younger Mona Lisa. I'm going to show you the images that are in it, and for those who have been following, I want to thank you. This is a diary in pixels and beyond pixels, and into the large item of which you see a man and a woman. That's what a TV is, for you to be understood that a television starts off with a little dot that ends up with what you see before you. Same thing on your little screen. Almost all of you are using this Android phone or so, or whatever, even if it's a iPad or tablet of some sort. It's best to see my screen at least on a 55-inch, because these are so small you need for them to come to be larger. This is the Medion, which is blown up and changed into black and white, and what I did is the image back behind here I blew up in this area, and I call it the backwards 5 or the backwards S. And when you take my man and you overlay his hair area to flow into here, you'll end up with this image that flows to makes the hair. If you take a look where the face would be, it gives you this opening to where not only is the eye area, see, he gives the eye. So in other words, this eye's here, this eye is also up here when you shift it. You see? And the reason why you know this, and even when you shift this back, I'm jumping the gun, I'm going to have to go back and forth a few times, you can get the opening of the mouth of this snake, where he's the opening of the mouth of the snake. And you know it's correct by, if you take a look at this eye and this funky nose of a sideways face, you can see them here. They move around. They're in here. So when you place those, they match 100% in these areas. If you look at the innuendos, when this is this way, and then when I place it this way, it looks like a bird's beak. Leonardo da Vinci was in love with planes and flight, and birds do both. If you see how this loop here, and how this is a smaller loop that gets bigger and bigger and bigger, so that means I can take this particular image and blow it up even higher to be a bigger loop, which I have not done yet, but we're going to, because you're here, I'm here, and we want to see what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, so, and I know what it's going to come out to be, because I have not seen an image that has not been there. I don't know if it'd be here in the sense without going through the trouble, but this is where it moves. It moves like this, and his face moves over to here. And you can see that his eye floats between here and here, and look, you can see that the G in the eye is actually right here. Now, you know for a fact this is so, and let me tell you how I know, is because the eye itself, if you see the G, the little g, and you represent the bigger G of the eye, so you got this as a G, it cuts up and goes over. So the eye itself is a G, and the inner part of the eye is a G, and I'm going to open up that eye area for you. You see the G. Okay? That's a G. And this, when you blow look at it in your art way, it flows through this. It's got no marking here, but he has it hidden in whatever, which cuts over as a G. And that's the way Leo is, a trickster. Now over here, when I take and move it back and overlay it, I'll show you where the dinky G overlays into the item. If you pull this down, you can see where the G is going to lay, right? In these dots. And we see these dots right here, a dot and a dot. And so we're going to zoom in so you can see the G's on the outside of the dots. Okay, there they are. Right? You see the G? Two of them. He gives you these movements to move across. Then you have energies, and then you're most likely, yeah, look at that, you can see the circle coming along for a bigger G. Leonardo da Vinci was a copy machine. Also, if you really take a look again, you can see, if I back this off, there's a man's face here, an eye, and a nose. Now I haven't even done that, but I doubt if it's going to show up. For the reason is because most of this is in black. But we're going to overlay this anyway to see how much we can get out of this. So here's this going into that, and then we're talking about the face, and the face is hidden. The face is hidden. The face is hidden here. Now what we could do, which is mostly unlikely it's going to happen for us, we go to adjustment, we go to threshold, and we see if we can tweak it to give us those diamonds, and we can't because we already did it. Well, it was a thought. That was a good thinking, guys. Okay, we can't do it on this image, but I could do it in future images if it ever needed to go further. But it doesn't really need to go further because we already know it exists. But we're going to do one other thing, okay? Since we know the hair is there, we're going to pull this down and we're going to reduce it. And we're going to pull this one down and we're going to reduce it. And it's on an angle cut. And then we're going to take this particular and then this particular, and we're going to see how this one overlays, or this one overlays into the Mona with the hair. Nope, not there yet. Not there yet. Are we there yet? Remember we used to say that in the car. Are we there yet? Okay, boom. Boom. A lot of booming. That's going to be a 4th of July boom, right? I hope everybody stays safe, stay inside, watch out, help the neighbors, help your brothers, help your sisters. Okay, so that means this image here needs to be a little bigger for his hair. So we're going to reduce that. We're going to go up here with this hair. We're going to fit the hair right into the group. Well, it won't do it for the reason it's not wide enough. Okay, so we'll make it wider, right? Then we go back into there, and it should catch if I slide it over. Okay, now we're getting heavier into this time frame. We're supposed to spin it closely. Okay, so now you can see where she's going to be. Here she is, and here's her hand. So I'm going to shift her up just a shade, and I'm going to show you another hidden image. How not only does his hair become part of the snake, and not only does his mouth become part of the snake, that you can see how she fits in his mountains. She is his mountain. Look at this. Okay, here it is. You see the face? You overlay it. Here's her face. Sliding over. 100% match. I don't know if you can see that, but you pull this, there she is. She's here. That shows up good there. She's everywhere, but some images show her better than others because of his hidden art that he buries her, and the colors and the tones you have to put there. Perfect angles of every sort. And then you got her hand down here. Then you look to see where her hand would be and see if you get lucky to where it comes out. You see his hand right here. Look at that. Here's his hand right here, and when he's down here, which is, that means this has to go up 2 notches. Watch his hand. I'll put this here. There's his hand. 100% fit. Okay? He can even grow to even be bigger. You can see how his arm's going to flow back into here, and here he goes. And the back, here's his hair. You can even go higher with him. Okay, but to show his hand, I'm going to close this down to make it easier for you to see his hand. Then I'm going to go to his hand, which is right here. I'm going to blow it up. That's where his hand was. Okay, that's his hand. That's his big hand hidden here. You can see the arm. Watch this. We put this side by side. It's a smaller hand, so I'm going to blow up the hand. And then I'm going to put this hand over here. I'm going to move it on up. Move it on up. Boom. Fits right there. I'm sure it fits everywhere right through here. Look at this. You can even see the fingers right there. Okay, so you pull it on down. So he's in this area. Here's the long finger. Here's the tip of it. So I move it. Whoops. You could see the long tip. You can see the long tip. You can see it here. You can see it here. You can see it here. 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 So he moves his whole hand all the way across. You can even see some kind of images all the way across the whole page. Leonardo da Vinci is a trickster. Look at this, what I also got to show you. You see this? This is a rabbit. Okay? Now watch. 100%. It's not this one. I know I got it, so don't give up on me. I know I got the rabbit. No, not this one. There's the rabbit. Right there. You see the rabbit? See the rabbit head? That's, I call it the rabbit head with the ears and curve down. Watch. Here it is right there, so I'm going to move this here, zip this, see which way. This one's got this curve, this one's got that curve. That means I'm going to have to take this one and turn it, and my belief is the odds are his nose is over here, so that means it'd have to be turned up. So I'll just go over here, crank this way, grab this, rotate it to B. I'm going to reduce it, get the rabbit going, get this rabbit going, and then I'll overlay the rabbits. Here we go. Boom. That's where the rabbits are going to go. It just needs a hair bigger. And that's where he's going to go. He gives the same. That means he's hidden in here also. That means this image is hidden in here somewhere. And you can see, there it is. See this long nose? Look at this. See this long nose? These are actually two faces that make one. Now you take this and you take a look at it. Here's the same image. It has the nose, the eye, and the eye. What a find. This is done 100% right in front of you. No faking in any way. Never done anything faking. And look at that. That's where the image is also. See, he's in the fire of the river. Because when you take this image out of the way and you reduce this down, I call it the river, the fire river. See, here's the rabbit, the fire river rabbit. Isn't that something? Leonardo da Vinci, he is something. And I bet you if I grab the other main image, the main image right here, and I overlaid that particular one right into that rabbit area, that's where she's going to be. I gotta notch it down one. That's where she's going to be. She ain't going to always just be there because she's everywhere. Look at that. That's another hidden area in the painting. See how it's turned on an angle? I've been telling you guys for over 600 YouTubes, over 2,700 images, no matter which way you turn it, he has this set in his mathematical code of ways to put my painting anywhere he pleases. He's a trickster. And don't forget, take a look at my x-rays. My x-rays prove that he so happens to have the Mona Lisa in my painting. And I told you that. And you guys just won't listen. And I'm going to do one more better just to prove it again. And here we go. We're going to go right to it, and we're going to show you where it is. And it's down the bottom. Okay, down in the bottom. Open it up. I'm going to show you the Mona Lisa in the x-ray. Okay, I take this x-ray. These are facts. They have not been altered in any way for you to be deceived. Okay, I clock at 90. Here we go. The Mona Lisa. Exactly what I've been showing you. There's no lie. That's the Mona Lisa. Okay? Here's the Mona Lisa. Here's the Mona Lisa. They're twins. Okay? Twins. That's where he hides his work. So please understand that my work has been 7 years, $500,000. My heart, my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit, my word of honor, my sight, my every ability in which I've eaten every spoon of energy of any type of food on this earth in which God has placed before me, all the doctrine, all the care, all the roofs over my head, all the money spent for my education, every little bit of drop of trust and the praying that I have done to hope that the world would understand that I want to be truthful, honest, and try to mean something in this world, that this is what is before us. It is one of the greatest paintings on the planet. It's a duet. It is a diary of Leonardo da Vinci's work. There's been no lie, no altering, no deceiving in any sort of trying to for you. There's been frustration and my physicalness of financial ability to come out, my learning of how to do the video. There's all kinds of little issues and what, but it has nothing to do except for learning and trying to do better and better, and I've been doing better and persistent. And I put out a book called Passion of Love, and with that I have to say, I want you guys to stay safe, stay inside, wear a mask, okay? Pretend that, and I hate this pretend to be, if you took off the mask you would die the next day from the disease, okay? Get it in your head, wear the mask, okay? It's sick. 200,000 people approximately every 24 hours are getting infected. Take a look at Italy. Okay, they go almost 10 days, no deaths, 3 deaths the next day, no deaths for another 3 or 4 days. and it bounces back and forth between that and Spain, and Brazil's getting hit a little bit. But those European countries are kicking our names off the planet of doing it right. Let's follow the leaders. They are the leaders. Follow the leaders. And what I got to say, also follow your God, follow your heart, follow your mind, follow your soul, and follow your work. Put it into work. And with that, I want you to know that I love you guys. I don't know you. And with that, I wish to say, take that broken finger, push the subscribe button for me, okay? Hit the notification bell and a thumbs up, okay? Like you're hitchhiking to Hawaii on a canoe, okay? And with that, God bless the whole world, not just the USA, and the universe, and don't forget the heavens where we're going to be. In Jesus' name, amen.